now in the presence of a king. You are now in the presence of a now in the presence of a king.
What is going on, everybody? How you doing today? 13. This is Starfield, and yeah, it's a little weird today. So I fucked up. I gave it a temptation. I saw a fucking video. That's fucked. Alright, but yeah, saw a video that Cars Park put out, and I tried it, and it ended up corrupting my fucking save file. So I'm having to start over. So here we are. But I was up to like 4 o'clock in the morning playing, so I fucking that file. So good, fucking, yeah. Oh, yeah. Pretty fucking we start collecting action, and I'm down already. The Ranger ship. The Ranger fucking and now we're in the whole way. Distracted by the shiny last time. fucking want something for that.
Welcome aboard the UC Vigilance. Did you have any questions before I escort you to the commander? Understood? If you'd follow me, please. So, you're the vanguard that took down that terramorph on Tau City. You've made quite an impression around here. Everyone upstairs is talking about it. Damn, that must have been one hell of a firefight. I almost regret missing out on all the fun. Of course, we don't normally see that kind of action on the Vigilance, but we have our moments. All right, Vanguard. Take the lift up to Ops. Commander Akande should be waiting for you. Good luck.
Excuse me. Yes?
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy.
Hello.
I believe we have something important to discuss. Ah, there you are. Commander Kibwe Kande, UC SysDev. Glad to have you aboard. I was beginning to think you were having second thoughts about Commander Tuala's offer.
I'm here to do my part for the United Colonies.
Excellent. Then let's get right to it, shall we? This is the operations center of the UC Vigilance. SysDev's nerve center, dedicated to the destruction of the Crimson Fleet.
More than one ship to destroy an entire fleet.
Which is precisely why we're taking a more clandestine approach. We need eyes and ears inside the Crimson Fleet. Someone who can feed us information, evidence, and expose their weaknesses. The catch is that you can't just knock on their front door and ask for an application. Getting inside is going to take some finesse.
Here we go. You know, when we're done, I'll talk to them in anything.
Good. I have just the right place for you to start. Our intelligence has managed to find a possible opening into the Crimson Fleet through Saoirse Bowden, one of their contacts. She works for the Trade Authority in Sidonia, so you'll be using a container of Aurora we've loaded on your ship to get her attention. You'd better hope so. Saoirse won't be easy to dupe. Once you bluff your way into the Crimson Fleet, then the operation proceeds to evidence gathering. That's where my second-in-command, Lieutenant Gillian Toft, comes into the picture. She'll explain everything you need to know. Eager to get going? Good. Remember, this entire operation rests on your ability to infiltrate the Crimson Fleet and bring us the evidence we need to take them down.
I'll do my best.
I wouldn't expect any less. Look, before you begin, I want to make something perfectly clear. As an undercover operative for UC SysDev, you'll be expected to follow our code of conduct and ethics. Allow yourself to stray too far off the path, and you stand a good chance of spiraling out of control. To put it simply, you can't go into every situation with guns blazing. Think before you act. Calculate what you're doing and pull the trigger only when it's absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, your primary goal is taking down the Crimson Fleet. That's the greater good. That's what I wanted to hear. Anyway, it's time to hand you over to Lieutenant Toft. She'll brief you about the details of the evidence-gathering portion of the operation. Now, get out of here, and good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All right. We don't have a lot of time, so I need you to listen up. While you're working undercover, it's imperative that you gather as much evidence as possible. If you find any records that look suspicious or incriminating, you bring it to me. Is that understood? Well, you better. Commander Akande's entire operation is resting on your shoulders. I want data slates, computer downloads, handwritten notes. Hell, I'll take anything if it'll get those bastards thrown into the brig. For the sake of the settled systems, I hope you're right. That minor skirmish you had with them on Vectera was nothing compared to the death and destruction those pirates leave behind. If you've seen what I've seen, you'd understand why I'm pushing you so hard. That's all we're asking. Oh, before you go, there's one more thing. Commander Akande has authorized a credit disbursement for each piece of evidence that you return, as compensation for...
That's very generous.
It's not generous, it's motivational. All right, we've loaded it, we've cleared your ship for... That should do it. We'll be keeping them close at hand until this operation is complete. So, we'll be holding them in the Vigilance's brig. If you're feeling particularly ruthless, you could always head down there and say hello. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to see you. Let me know if you need anything else. Yes, what?
Hello! What have you doing?
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
How about now? It may not have been connected to the proper microphone. So it probably helps have the game playing. Yeah, I had to start over. Because I fucked around and found out. That better? Nothing says undercover like my Vanguard uniform.
Heat leeches in the engine, leeches on the hull, multiple leeches in the grav drive.
Suppose that would explain the brownout. So, what's it going to run?
There are no other surprises.
But yeah, how's your how you doing today? Hope your day's going good. What's for lunch?
Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything
What do you mean
suspicious.
there's no work?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent to hitch a ride to this dusty red rock? We were told there were jobs.
Things can get pretty glum around here. If you ever need a little joy.
We just filled our last openings. I think we have a couple contracts ending at the end of next month.
Yep, everything about my outfit says I am not a cop.
Nice to kick back at the broken spear after a long day.
Another derelict vessel.
How's it going? Can I help you?
If you're here to buy or sell, you might
I
want to
never
talk
eat
to
until
Octai.
dinner, just
I'm
relaxing.
busy.
I'm here to sell, but I'm looking for you.
Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
If you can't handle it, point me to someone who can.
All I'm going to point at is the ceiling, with my middle finger. Get that stuff out of here before UC security catches on. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Good day, Captain.
But yeah, so there's a money glitch that Firespark put a video out about, and I fucking gave it a temptation and I tried it, and it fucking corrupted my save file. So I had to start over. But I played through all the fucking Restart Collective missions last night at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Caution. Subterranean particle detonation imminent.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what I get for fucking around. I was right. I was like not at the end, but I was pretty goddamn close to like finishing the game.
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away.
Oh no, it worked. I got the money. It's just fucking it's, you know, corrupted my save file. Doing it. Doing the money glitch. Like it worked, but doing the glitch, you know, but you know, fucked me up.
Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us
like fucking
first.
I lost like a couple days worth of fucking progress, and I was like, you know what? I was just so pissed off. I was like, fuck it, I might as well. I was like, yeah. Like I'd lost like 23 hours of progress. Like I wasn't like, that's the last save file I had. It was like, I was like, fuck it, might as well. That's fine.
Yeah, well, she isn't... Now listen up. He probably spent it on... Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look... What now?
I can just pay his dad, man. I gotta spend it.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level.
My lawful good playthrough. I could do this. And I also took a little more time fucking putting together my character. Yeah.
I have a pen pal in New Atlantis. We've never met in person, but she's still one of my best friends.
I have autosave on. Oh no, yeah, autosave's on, but if I can, didn't matter.
Is Mars treating you well?
I think that was
something I can help you with.
Cheat.
Adler Camp. What? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long...
Well, it's been nice knowing, I'm sure, if you're a boy.
Hey now. Take it easy.
Oh, yeah,
there.
exactly.
Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah?
Hey now, or Deimos will be sending your corpse home in a casket.
Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
Here we go. With charisma! I'm tired of playing games.
What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money.
Is this really worth the risk? You could always take the money back later.
Sure. I guess I...
Come on, you must have a rainy day stash money stash somewhere.
Well, I might be able to cash in a few of my Deimos shares.
You shouldn't have racked up a debt like this in the first place.
I suppose. It's just that, well, I didn't have much of a choice. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I'm going to submit those reports to management next week. You want to look?
Charisma.
Journalistic integrity at its finest.
Talk my way through a lot of this game.
The psychotrope is produced in the city of Vienna.
Yeah, I started off as a bounty hunter instead. Get jetpack early. How are you liking it so far? It's a question I should have asked immediately. Because I know you've been playing it.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice, nice. You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my associates?
Honestly, to me, it feels like a return to form. You know what I mean? It's like they heard it's like Bethesda listened. They heard all of our fucking complaints from fucking Fallout 76, and they're like, "All right, we get it. Let's stick to what we're good at. We're gonna make a fucking single-player game that doesn't have any fucking microtransactions. You know, fucking easy peasy lemon squeezy." And you know what? It works. Yeah, it's a Bethesda game, so it's not 100% perfect, but it's the best fucking launch for a fucking game that I've seen.
Anyone in
years,
there?
especially from a fucking AAA company. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style.
Looking at you,
All right.
Red.
I'll call ahead and get a hold of Neva Mora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
In order to avoid injuries, please report any spills or unsafe conditions on the upper level to the Sidonian Department of Public Works.
I'm just surprised that fucking like Rankins having a problem because he's like on a 40 fucking 90. I'm just on a fucking 2070 Super with only 8 gigabytes of fucking VRAM, but I have like 32 gigabytes of fucking physical RAM.
I've got no complaints.
You know, and an i7 core. Yeah, it's fucking. Yeah, he should be fucking playing. Yeah, running the shit like a fucking better. Like no problems at all.
The community center on P1 is a good place to connect with others.
Subterranean particle detonation imminent. Be advised to secure list articles and find stable ground or remain seated in the event of unforeseen tremor.
Oh, I don't know if you know this. I didn't know this. My first was my first started playing, but you can actually set it up to make it so your fucking your spacesuit isn't visible when you're inside a fucking anywhere you don't need to wear a spacesuit. It becomes invisible. Okay, so inventory. Spacesuit. Yeah, so you click on spacesuits down here at the bottom. See, show spacesuit in settlements. T. I turn it on, so I'll be wherever I go. I'll be wearing or hide it. You know, anywhere you don't need to be wearing a spacesuit, you're technically not wearing a spacesuit. So you won't get like NPCs giving you shit like, you know you don't have to wear a helmet here. Like, fuck you. The color LUTs mod. I have that feeling. They just can't help themselves over there at Bethesda with that fucking killer filter they put on their games. But I mean, honestly, it's like I'm getting a lot of like fucking somebody put Fallout my Star Citizen vibes. You know what I mean? But not in a bad way. Okay, I'll have it again. I'll have it again. Like a cross between Star Citizen and, yeah.
Thinks you're good enough to join our crew.
Damn right I am.
You betting your life on that?
Fuck yeah.
Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you.
Oh wait, is this a point where I'm supposed to be impressed?
There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead.
Consider it done.
It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Wow, I really did not feel bad shooting you the first time. I'm not bad shooting you. I mean, yeah, no problem.
Rake used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first place. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner, too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody runs away from the fleet.
Yeah. Of course. Engage.
Pilot of the Ragana. We are a simple transport ship heading to New Homestead. We do not want any trouble.
Then, boy, I have some bad news for you. Or, you have a crewman on board. Looks like trouble found you. You're drowned, tension, you're set. Oh, go with that one. Crimson Fleet. You looks like trouble found you. You've drawn the attention of the Crimson Fleet.
I was afraid of that. Look, we are not built for combat. What is it you want exactly?
The fleet wants Austin Rake dead. I'd like to board your ship and talk about how to spare him.
Well, normally I would say no, but frankly, it will be safer for us that way. Alright, you can dock. We will talk then.
Alright, here we go. Oh, God. I don't know if it's really kosher to be docked on YouTube. There we go. Officially docked on YouTube.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece.
I don't know who's listening over the comms. This is safer.
That is true. Which means you don't want somebody to know what you are really up to. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about?
The fleet want Rake dead, but I want to resolve this without violence.
You really do not know which one of us is Rake, do you? And you do not seem to care either, which makes me think you really want to save him. Okay, I have idea. We can strike his name from Manifest, make it so he was never on board. Then, when we dock, we will leave him on this ship and deliver him to another port.
Deliver him to defense. The fleet find out about this deal where we'll both be exposed.
That is fair. We do not want any part of the fleet. Is that all right with you, Austin?
Do I have a choice?
It does not appear you do. Well then, it is agreed. You go back to your ship and we will make sure Rake was never on ours. And in case any of your handlers get suspicious, here. We had an extra crate of supplies loaded, in case one got damaged. This should be proof you were not here to bargain.
I thought we were dead. I can't believe it.
Oh shit, wrong button. My bad. Did it change my mind?
Control. But it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate.
Austin Rick is dead, the Regana survived.
Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? You better stow that crap before you make me change my... Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Photo mode for that. Be alright. Got this.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the...
So yeah, the first time I did this,
see you next time. Sure.
Pissed off!
My family's all in the UC Navy, but being cisdeaf, I can brag.
We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for.
But he surrendered. I didn't want to kill anyone, innocent or otherwise.
That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose yourself in the part. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem.
You sent them knowing they'd be outgunned. Ecliptic is going to remember that.
Let them remember. They have no idea who actually hired them. I'd suggest you spend less time worrying about us and more time being concerned with the task at hand. On that note, how did things go with Neva? Were you able to join the fleet?
It does seem like I passed the initial test.
Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you passed your first test and you're still alive. But before we get too confident, that either means she suspects nothing, or she intends to make an example of you later. Just remember, these are ruthless criminals, so don't let your guard down.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda?
I was told to meet Neva at the key.
Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, Now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It's certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Oh, yeah.
We got a wager going over whether the fleet would let you in or leave you for dead. And, unless you're a zombie, I owe the ops team lunch.
It's like, cool. Cool story, bud. Just keep docking, you know, live on stream. How inappropriate of me. Damage and amount of ship parts, but it's alright. Didn't die. There you go. love this. There's no possible way they're gonna know that I'm undercover cop. I'm totally going in incognito. Undercover. Oh, it's perfect. You're gonna love this. Sly.
You got your cut. Now get out of my face.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to... And if they don't respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Hell yeah, it is. Just watch your back when you do. Cred sticks tend to disappear around here, if you catch my meaning. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Luck. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Yeah. Screw those UCSEC guys. Those UC system defense guys. Ew.
Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here.
Hello, fellow pirates.
Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king.
Is that
what the hell is this?
Is that the key to the key?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
This tour sucks.
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Say a little prayer for you.
Always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship? She's got you covered.
I'm totally paying attention to what you're saying. 100%. Totally here.
So anyway, we were talking about the Luck.
Do you have any evidence I can have?
100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
Hi.
You're just ticked everyone's getting
How
by
may
for
I
a
be
ridiculous price. Zaludra.
Return soon.
Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story.
Everyone all... Hey, if you want to... I carry most of... Occasionally. Just don't screw me over or...
Yeah. Let's get to the part where you give me money.
Oh, we all... A little advice, Sadiqi?
Yeah.
Anyone who says...
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Well, most people just...
I'm gonna just selling you shit, not hearing your story.
All right.
Like, why am I so heavy?
See you around.
Resources. Where are you, robot?
Captain, it is. There is realm in my... Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
Alright.
Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Don't
On
even
the
try
right,
to rip me
you
off.
got Bradley from the
I know
trade
value when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got...
See anything you like. We can talk about whatever you want.
Had me at hello. You had me at hello.
Always a pleasure.
If you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? They run off to. Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Elgato still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right?
I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
%, not a cop.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling.
Probably not gonna happen.
Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering.
That's the most clever security measure I've ever seen.
Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss.
Sorry.
Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my rib cage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us.
One of us. One of us.
The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. If Neva's chosen wisely, we certainly will. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level. You should be able to find your way from there, I hope.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Need a drink?
And you're welcome.
Bob at the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Come in, Mr. Bombastic.
My prices may be... No.
Oh, okay. Oh, acting base.
Don't miss me too much.
My aim is improving.
So, they need something?
Everything.
Looking to make a deal? What'll it be, friend? Buying? Selling? The Trade Authority takes anything and everything.
Back off, I'm not your friend.
Oh, but the Crimson Fleet is. The Trade Authority values a good customer. Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here. For the credits. Not everyone thinks so. I'm still Trade Authority, not a part of the fleet. There are a few, Neva included, that see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the Trade Authority will always maintain a presence on the Key. Always looking forward to something mutually beneficial.
Med packs are okay in a pinch, but I really want fucking trauma kit.
Remember, all trades are restriction-free.
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Yeah?
Hello, fellow pirates. I am 100% not a cop.
Sysdef anyway.
I don't know, man. That's a weird name. I wouldn't, be
There's
involved
our
with
other
that.
new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem on your hands. You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Yeah. Cool. We got it, boss.
Boss? Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, Rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead Rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it.
Cool.
Of course. Where else could I find such a perfect location to weed out any rooks who'd be wasting the fleet's time? Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's Legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's Legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC SysDef.
Will it be unstoppable?
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Ah!
You
wow!
see,
You don't have a
Sis,
ship?
joke. They haven't
bitch.
caught us yet.
Yeah! 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 Yeah, they're a joke. They'll never catch us. Alright, so let's look for evidence.
Don't you have business on Suvorov?
Oh, yeah, totally. I just gotta, you know, look for evidence in here.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in comparison. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss the details, why grant SSNN this interview?
Simple. I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control of the situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, they aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this mysterious move that you're being so evasive about?
I know SysDef instructed you to draw this meeting out
Delgado
as
needed
long
you
as
on the
possible.
plan. Why are you
So let
talking
me
to
sum
me?
this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and your aspirations could inspire the directionless to turn to the fleet.
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want. If you were so worried about what I had to say, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to be brought here.
Tell us about your arrest.
Oh, my arrest was spectacular. Definitely one for the record books. UC security sent an armada after our little fleet of ships and picked us off one by one until the remainder of us made it to the wheel.
For our listeners' benefit, that was the star station in orbit around Voli that you destroyed just before your arrest, correct?
You see, that's what they'd have you believe, but the truth is much less sinister. There was a firefight on the wheel when they tried to bring us in. We holed up, but UC security unleashed hell. The damage they caused was catastrophic.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy blast.
Well, the UC says you set demolition charges to try and cover your tracks and make your escape.
Take a look at this kinetic.
That's their story.
Recoils off.
You'll have to go with your gut on what you think really happened. Anyway, they took us in and tossed us into the lock. That lovely resort they opened on Suvorov.
And you were imprisoned there for how long?
Well, it was supposed to be for life, Gale.
You either put
But I ended up serving 2 years before I decided I'd had enough.
Is there any particular reason that you started the riots that eventually led to the worst prison break in United Colonies history?
Yes. I'm quite proud of that, actually. I honestly didn't think it would go as well as it did. As for the reason, well, it's simple. The UC were treating us like animals. The conditions in the lock were ridiculously bad and no one cared. That's why they stuck us on that ice ball in the first place. Out of sight, out of mind.
I digest the thing.
Your escape caused the deaths of many that were stationed at the lock. Some would brand that as a bit dismissive for what you're describing as a protest. If you were simply advocating for your fellow inmates, why didn't you just go through the proper channels?
And what the hell was I supposed to do? Send a strongly worded letter to my duly appointed representative? Wake up. The UC only responds to actions, not words. In my mind, there was no other choice. You know what? Let's move past my time at the lock so we can get to the point of this goddamn interview.
Let your turn against us.
It's like, wow. Search for evidence. Gotta find the evidence. Looking for the evidence. Teresa, welcome. How you doing?
Why'd you join up anyway?
I ran up some debt on me, so it was either join the fleet or take my chances with Bay. Figured this was the best way to stay alive.
Oh, you obey you, huh? You might want to keep that to yourself.
ones yet. I'll find some.
Let me just ask you one final question before we wrap up.
Fine. Go ahead.
When is enough going to be enough? How many credits does Jasper Criggs need until he's satisfied?
Yes.
I should have expected you to ask such a stupid
If I
question.
had a Berian crest,
How the hell could you ever understand? You with your fancy education and your sheltered upbringing and your cushy media job. Me, I came from nothing. Everything I own, I've literally drawn blood to gain.
There's no need to get personal. I'm simply trying to state the facts so that our listeners can make judgments of their own.
Lady, I got news for you. Half of your listeners think I'm a hero.
The fleet doesn't care.
The other half are scared out of their goddamn minds, and they should be.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
No, that's it. We're done. Can you guys get her the hell out of here? Make sure she takes all this sound equipment with her.
Well, that's it then. Thank you for your...
Actually, before you go, Gail, there's one more thing I would like to say.
Oh, shit.
Yes, of course. What is it?
When you broadcast this interview on SSNN, I want you to remember that I'll be listening. If you edit even one word or manipulate my voice to change anything I've said, I will hunt you down and kill you in front of everyone. Do you understand?
I understand. You have my word. Where did your stellar rise to infamy begin?
In the streets of New Atlantis. No parents, no godparents.
Too many
Just a
missions.
homeless punk
Not enough
kid
time.
robbing whoever he could for the credits.
Were these violent crimes? Murders?
I'm a bit offended you even asked that question, Gail. Sure, a few people here and there walked away with injuries, but I'm not some kind of butcher.
That doesn't sound as heartless as your reputation would imply.
Well, like I said, I was just a kid.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well today. Glad to have you here.
Were you ever caught by the authorities in New Atlantis?
Oh,
smuggling
dozens
beats a
of times.
real job any day.
I'd just give them a fake name, or they just slap me on the wrist and send me on my way. They obviously didn't think that I'd amount to anything and didn't want to waste their time with rehabilitation.
What changed that? Was it the robbery in 2218?
2218. Oh, yeah.
Today is a good day.
That would be when I rounded up three of my buddies and we knocked the place over. Made off with a ton of credits. My first big score.
Is that why the Crimson Scar decided to bring you into their ranks?
That's right. They brought me in, taught me the ropes, and I did crimes for them for 5 years.
About time you got here.
I told you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig
I
up
want you to
any
go through it
info
twice.
about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, You do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Come on, fellow pirates! Me arties.
What the hell was that?
Oh, we ain't done yet.
That's another one down!
Get your damn head down!
That's how we do things in the Crimson Fleet!
Exterior plating damaged.
Got me!
You got a bad switch?
Yeah, with that corrosive damage. Energy shotgun with a 10% chance to apply corrosive damage. Boom! I just unlocked the ability to pilot Class B ships.
Beyond adequate.
Look out! Here comes Spider-Man.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
I'm ready.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now. It's freezing out here.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are inside. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in.
Whoa.
Let's go.
Okay, let me get this straight. So you've been down here 10 times, you've already lost 12 rooks, and you haven't gotten past this part yet?
Captain.
This is literally the entrance.
First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, throw it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead them out of here.
And that's how the Crimson Fleet began. Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story, Mathis. It's history. Remember that. Now,
yeah,
keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
The hell, Mathis?
We are freezing our asses off and you...
Oh, wait. Oh.
Make it fast. We've got a lot...
What's the deal? Oh,
There
I
is
thought you
no
said
deal.
want me to deal with.
You and Mathis. Only problem. Who knows? Maybe he'll get lucky and you won't make it up. This must be where they registered the prisoners before transferring them to a cell block. Could you imagine being stuck under a ton of ice like this for the rest of your life?
Yeah, sure. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. What? Go!
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah.
Always go with the most you can. Nice count. Get more options. Deeper in you go.
Watch my back! Don't just stand there! Duck!
Try this again. No? Yeah, no. Chat? Hi. Are we glitched?
There goes my share.
Must be a
There we
nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
I smell bitch!
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already. I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
How you doing, everybody? Look at that ass. Nice ass. Lots of squats.
The whole roof's coming down! Damn it.
Boss isn't here, bitch. Wanna fight?
This ice and rock must be several meters thick. God damn it, we're cut off. Hey, Del. Can you hear me? Del! Shit. There's no way we're getting through here. Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? The plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now. Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. I have a better plan. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
I should shoot you myself for saying this crap.
Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
This is some garbage right here. How do you know you're... How do I know you're not just a plant set up by Delgado?
Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Alright.
What the heck?
Be right back. I gotta pee. Alright. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Let's get back to it.
Not like this.
Wow.
You won't last long!
I guess that's one way through.
Hey, you guys got that. You're fine. Good. Hang out in here.
You don't want to mess with me!
Hey, bud.
Is anyone there? Quit screwing around and pick up!
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my time.
Crap! Is this thing even on? Use the intercom up there if you can.
And this is supposed to be the leader of a pirate.
Anyone still alive up there?
Lead.
Waiting to hear back. Answer if you can. Is anyone up there? Can either of you hear me?
He is a baby back, baby back, baby back. He is a baby back, baby back, baby back.
Hello?
Bitch.
Hello? Come on, we need these doors opened.
Oh shit. The fuck?
100 years old.
Anyone still alive up
It's
there?
amazing this entire
That's
Can
process.
either of you hear me? Crap! Is this thing even on? Come on,
I'm
we
like,
need
is there
these
an
doors
echo?
opened. Anyone still alive up there? Can either of you hear me?
Nope, we're both dead.
So the two of you made it, huh?
Nope, just two.
Well, brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First,
I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Cricks. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Wow. He's not like you.
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastard.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Credits. I got a mortgage to pay off.
Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Tiny man. Jetpacks are 2 turntables and a microphone.
I've been hit!
Oh, darn. I feel so bad I accidentally burn him with my area of effect. It's gonna keep me up at night. Alright.
Hey, we should talk. So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right? Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
A little excess shit off my fucking dab rig. How's everybody doing? Feel having a good day. I'm super happy to have you here. I'm about to give you a smoke heart.
You hear that? Nah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me. Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind.
I'm kind of annoyed with the fact that I can't kill him. If this was Skyrim, I'd be able to kill him.
Cell D03118. Okay. It's a place to start, I guess.
Love this energy shotgun, man. Oh. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember from last time I came there. Come back up. Yeah. Boom, bum, bum, ba dum, bum, boom, boom. Jetpack for the win. I'm telling you, man. Jetpack early. Something really key. Makes getting around.
Fuck you now!
Yeah, I was in the land.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune. I know it's easy to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy. It went down in some remote system during the war. They're waiting to find. I need to contact Carter, let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll have the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Low on ammo though. Oh, for this gun. Rocks. Yeah, that's corrosive as well.
They're gone!
Bummer. I was hoping for a fight.
I love it. Varun Aim Blade. 90 physical damage. Just basic. I'm not sure about this. It's like 700 rounds in my inventory. Winner, winner. It's like, should I use this? Oh, yes, I should. 45 for the win. Colt 45! I have a sprain. My bad, I wasn't paying attention. Attention to detail, I know.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 4861171. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
So yeah, with the level 2 security, you see, if it's blue, it means the pins will fit.
I swear, I am never putting ice in drinks. Ever again.
For a second, I was like, what?
They aren't paying.
Open that door! Open that door!
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Well,
see
what do we have here?
That during the prison riot, they cleaned out the armory that they broke into?
This
That's crazy. I thought that you would have just, grabbed all the cleaning materials and left the weapons. Prison riots are notorious.
All right, let's keep moving.
There's 6 pounds left. Yeah, boys, watch that. Check it out. Ammo is weightless. Not mines or throwables, huh?
What I wouldn't give for a space heater and a hot cup of bogs right now.
Opposite on the right. Any more sealant? He's not squeezing. Here, fucker. Oh, you have a Isu. Took a little environmental damage off of that one, but it's fine. It's alright. Can handle it.
How can these things live in this kind of cold? That's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous of the creatures too, bud.
Incoming! Take me on! I dare ya!
Yeah, bud.
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards.
I didn't see that. I picked up ammo for this. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. I love this gun.
Looks like this was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay. For quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Took long enough. Use the warden's intercom near the window.
found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
I found information about Crix's legacy. No thanks to... Oh, wait. Thanks to Mathis's help, we found some of the information about Crix's legacy.
I knew it! Everyone said I was out of my mind. But something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right people for the job.
Yup, that's right. It was a team effort all the way. We had each other's backs the whole time, Del.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up so I can think.
Yeah, sorry, Del. You go right ahead.
Okay. Now, all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Hey, look, I wanted to thank you for not being a jerk and hounding all the glory on this run. That's true. Well, thanks all the same. Look, about all that
Giving
killing
difference
Delgado
to,
stuff,
you know...
why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
You're gonna owe me a huge favor.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here. I need a damn drink. Let's get back to the key.
Well, yeah, I'm only a few pounds over, so use this. My last UC battle meal, which will give me +6 carrying capacity. Oh, I am still 1. Ah, here we go. Carrying capacity. Boom. Back here, I remember, big ass one.
You barely even count as target! Got another one! Hit one!
There it is. Yeah. Woo! I love this gun. Ship number 2 in under 24 hours. That's up to 4 o'clock in the morning, fucking starting over. Finishing all the fucking Restart Collective missions. Becoming a fucking, I wanted to say warden, it's now the warden, fucking. Ranger. Ranger for the Free Star Collective. Kind of like a Texas Ranger.
What about Special Forces?
Fuck Special Forces!
Captain, do you require my assist? I am relieved you have given up on care.
That one. Cool.
Farewell.
A bunch of resources. Okay, I was gonna empty out those resources when I get my ship. I switch over to my fucking my big ship.
What kind of name is SysDef anyway?
I love how I could just walk through this pirate station with my police uniform on. Like, yeah, nah, I'm one of you guys.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
Undercover and start.
I've got what? Weapons for all occasions. I bet I have.
We got
Done
shit.
here? Fine by
money.
me.
jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
Always
Don't even
listen
try to rip me
Delgado.
up. Now you're speaking my language.
Nope. You know. Collection. I have to realize as I looked at it. So, skip capacity boost packs suck. This and basic boost pack, basically the worst. Yeah, balanced and I can't remember what the other one is. Fucking big one. Shit, no. Pack. Basic boost pack. Fucking extended boost pack, I think it is. Or balanced. There's another one above that. But. That's pretty slick looking, not gonna lie. I got a mortgage to pay.
Don't miss me too much.
40K away from fucking paying off my mortgage.
Last week who smiled at me funny, I sewed his... Shut. Now he laughs the same way he eats.
Captain,
pieces.
Greetings. I will keep your items safe, Cap. Goodbye.
So if I'm not wearing clothes, that goes right back to my suit. But got this. Boom! Look at that. Just pretend like I'm undercover. That's right, yeah. No.
Brooke.
Yes. No. Here.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
We may not have official security on the key, but we are always looking out for traitors. Yeah?
Need a drink? Bog at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take you credits.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, Neva. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it.
And now?
Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Galbank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Galbank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Galbank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Always wanted to take a deep space cruise.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
I'll get it done.
You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to let him join the fleet.
I think you made the right decision.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Right on. Well, you know what's not gonna be between just us is when I'm gonna be on next. I know it's fucking cheesy. You know I don't give a fuck? I did it. We're gonna live with it. We're all gonna move on. But yeah. See you in the next episode. You're fucking awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that like button and check out Crack Matrix every Tuesday night for Tactical Tuesday. You're fucking amazing.